Hi, everybody. Hope you're well. This is the third episode of Sunday Story Time. I hope you like these little readings that I'm doing. I'm going to move on from chapter 2 of my book, which was called In the Beginning Was the Wah. And I'm going to move on to chapter 3, which is called Nature, Nurture, Nietzsche. I won't tell you the backstory of that song title immediately. I'll just tell you that there is one, and it's really cool. I'm going to read to you a little bit now about your voice. Things about your voice you've probably never thought of in your life. Compare the voice of a baby to that of a contemporary adult. Both can perform relatively rudimentary vocalizations such as coughing, sneezing, yawning, sighing, or groaning, voices over which we have little auditory control. But adults have other voices, those which are far more difficult to master. The spoken voice, for example, is multitonal. A projected voice might sound authoritative, a lowered tone might sound demure, a whispering voice might sound pleading, a loud, clear one angry. This voice also performs articulatory complex things like speaking polysyllabic words in long sentences on one breath. Wrapping our mouths around multi-consonant words like polysyllabic requires precise control of the tongue, the mouth, and the lips. It also requires that we can control the prosody or inherent musicality of the changing pitches so that it sounds emotionally meaningful rather than robotic. So just by point of comparison, if I were to say, just by point of comparison, as opposed to by point of comparison, do you see? Robots don't change the pitches of their words and the syllables within them. They just keep everything like that, and so they don't sound human. Whereas naturally, when we talk, the pitch changes. And we don't even think about it. We're basically constantly singing, but we never think about it. It also requires lung capacity voluminous enough to sustain the breath for its duration. I bet that's never occurred to you either, that we take a breath and then we say a whole sentence on one breath and it changes all the pitches along the way. Never occurred to you that you can do that. But in fact, the fact that we can control prosody, the fact that we have lung capacity voluminous enough to sustain that whole sentence or phrase on one breath, this is all evidence of a vocal master. The human being, the adult, contemporary human being. Children can't do that. Nor can animals. On top of these voices is also the singing voice, a voice that is characterized as being quite separate from the sneezing voice, or the spoken voice, at least today. This voice is melodic, and with training can deliver a number of advanced vocalizations. Opera singers can project their voices over entire auditoriums without artificial amplification. Others learn to be highly emotive by keeping their voices quiet. Still others can sing melodies so acrobatic they compare to any gymnastics routine. Think about Kate Bush's Wuthering Heights, or the jazz ballad Misty. Look at me, da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Very complex, that move. It's quite hard to sing that song. Or Bach's Erbarme dich. One phrase in Erbarme dich, for example, lasts for 24 seconds, has a melody whose intervals change in degree from one note to the next, and is expected to be sung on a single breath, while crescendoing, slowly increasing in dynamism and volume throughout its duration. So just understand that. That's 24 seconds of a vocal line where every single note is different, and you're supposed to control the volume of those different notes as well, all at the same time. These difficult vocal tasks are the realm of the matured adult, one with an advanced vocal instrument over which he has significant control. Of course, it's not to say everybody can sing a Bar Madich because it's extremely difficult. And most people, you know, these songs are difficult. Not everybody is a singer that can sing these difficult songs. But the point is that generally speaking, when we use our voices, we have enormous vocal sophistication compared to most other living creatures. Why? I won't read any more right now, but I'll leave you with that thought. Why do we, adult humans, have such sophisticated voices? And more importantly, what does that imply about us as a species? Have a lovely day. Bye.